Imagine a galaxy where the torch of the Jedi didn't fade but burned brighter than ever because one survivor stood against the dark side. That survivor, Cal Kestis. But here's the real question. Could Cal have done the impossible and defeated Darth Vader? What if the story didn't end with an escape, but with a final clash that rewrote Star Wars history? Let's dive deep into Jedi Survivor, hidden lore, scrapped endings, and see if Cal ever stood a real chance against the Dark Lord of the Sith. Let's start with where Cal stands in Jedi Survivor. He is no longer the Padawan barely surviving Order 66. By the time of the second game, Cal is a full-fledged Jedi Knight, maybe even something more. He's battled Inquisitors, faced off against the Empire's finest, uncovered ancient High Republic secrets, and even brushed shoulders with force powers beyond light and darkness. He wields dual sabers, crossguard blades, and even the Force in more advanced ways than we saw in Fallen Order. His connection to the Force is deeper, more instinctual, even dangerous at times, especially after the traumatic loss of Master Eno Cordova and the fall of Jedha. But while Cal is powerful, Darth Vader is something else entirely. Darth Vader isn't just strong, he is legendary. He is not a boss fight, he is a force of nature. There's a reason everyone from Jedi Masters to Sith Lords fear him. Let's break down why Vader is so unstoppable. He can stop entire starships, crash organs with a glance, and dominate the battlefield with minimal movement. Trained by both Obi-Wan Kenobi and Sidious, Vader combines Jedi's discipline with Sith brutality. He's killed Inquisitors, hunted surviving Jedi, and even defeated some of the greatest duelists of the era. Vader isn't just brute, he is a tactician. He knows when to intimidate, when to provoke, and when to strike. We saw it in Fallen Order. When he appears, it's not a fight, it's a warning. And even in Survivor, when Cal confronts Jedi in the hidden archives of Jedi, it's clear who the dominant predator is. So could Cal ever win? Here is where things get interesting. According to leaks and developer interviews, Jedi Survivor had alternative endings and conceptual storyboards that hinted at multiple outcomes, including a final confrontation between Cal and Vader that may not have ended in escape. One version reportedly had Cal giving into the darkness to fight Vader on equal footing, leaning into anger after both betrayal. Another showed a what-if where Cal was fatally wounded but inflicted a mortal blow on Vader, echoing Luke vs. Vader but with tragic consequences. A third theory suggests Cal was meant to take on the mantle of a Dark Jedi, opening the floor and door for Jedi Survivor 3 to feature a playable anti-hero or even dual protagonist. Whether these were fully animated or left on the cutting room floor, it's clear Respawn considered giving Cal a more definitive face-off with Vader. But even in universe, could Cal win? Let's give Cal his due credit. If anyone should shake Vader's armor, it might be him. Vader is used to fighting Jedi who follow the rules. Cal's style is unpredictable, fluid, and often unorthodox. He improvises, uses the environment, and isn't afraid to mix light and dark force powers. Don't underestimate this. Marin, the Night Sister, grants Cal supernatural edge not just in combat but emotionally. Her magic allows him to resist corruption, recover quicker, and potentially surprise even a Sith Lord. Cal, after losing both, becomes harder, more ruthless. He starts using the Force choke, he questions the Jedi code. This means he is inching closer to Vader's territory, and that makes him dangerous. So in a hypothetical one-on-one, under the right circumstances, say on neutral grounds, or even when Vader is injured, Cal might survive or even win. Let's get real. Could Cal Kestis defeat Darth Vader in a straight-up duel? Probably not, at least not yet. Vader's combat experience, force mastery, and sheer intimidation factor still gives him the upper hand. Cal is impressive, perhaps one of the most powerful Jedi post Order 66, but he still lacks the killer instincts and raw darkness that Vader fully embraces. But that's the beauty of Cal's story. He doesn't need to win, he needs to survive, resist the pull of the dark side, and protect what remains of the Jedi legacy. His victory is spiritual, not physical. Every time he escapes Vader, it's a statement: you may destroy the Order, but not its hope. Still, imagine a what-if final boss fight in Jedi Survivor where Cal uses everything: lightsaber mastery, Night Sister magic, force rage, and tactical brilliance to finally best the monster who haunts every Jedi's nightmares. Wouldn't that be a legacy worth seeing? So could Cal defeat Vader? Not today, but tomorrow, who knows? If Respawn pushes his character even further, maybe the next time they meet, it won't be an escape, it will be an ending. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Could Cal have done it? Did Respawn cut an epic ending we never saw? And would you want to play Cal vs Vader final boss in Jedi Survivor 3? Like, subscribe, and may the Force be with you. Bye bye.